Hello there. Let me adjust this lighting a little bit. You guys, this is my very first ever Facebook Live on my business page. I go live on my Instagram all the time. We are on day 4 of quarantine, and this is the first time I've done my makeup, and I'm ready to do my hair because I'm losing my mind a little bit. So I figured I'd get on, do a curl tutorial, and if you guys have any questions as I'm going, ask away. I see that there's 3 people on. It's not telling me who it is though. Let me try to figure this out, guys. No, that's not right. Okay, I'll just wait and see if it starts to come in. All right, we'll see. All right, I don't know who's here. So if you're here, tell me you're here. I literally just got done working out. It was just like weight training, so I didn't get like sweaty or anything. So I will use a little bit of dry shampoo, but I'm just gonna go from the beginning and show you guys how I curl my hair. So, cause like I said, we're on day 4 of quarantine and I need to do some hair. I am realizing right now that I am a little low, or I mean high. No, low, that's what I mean. All right, I got 10 people here. Who's here? Are you guys leaving comments? Because I'm not seeing them if you are. This is my first ever Facebook Live, believe it or not. I know that is hard to believe. I get on Instagram Live all the time, so I know that, I get that. But Facebook is new to me. So I'm just brushing out my tangles. This is a wet brush. I'm going to use some Amika dry shampoo. I'm trying to find where comments are, but I don't think I can. All right, maybe nobody's left a comment yet. If you guys are here, say hello, because that will make this a whole lot easier if I can read comments. But, you know, we're just winging it. Aren't we all just like winging life right now? All right, so tangle free. Let me get my dry shampoo. I'm down to the bottom of the can on this. So little hot tip is you flip it upside down and that gets you product out rather than just air towards the end. All right. I'm still not seeing any comments. So if you guys are here and you're leaving comments, I'm not seeing them. I don't know if I should have done it in portrait mode rather than landscape, but you know, I'm just gonna pretend like I'm just recording a video by myself then and talk through what I'm doing. And I wish that I could read comments to answer questions, but whatever, we're winging it. Okay. So I've got my Babless 1 1/4 inch iron. This is what I use on almost all of my clients, unless they're like above shoulder length, then I usually use a flat iron, but 1 1/4 works for like shoulder length and longer, and I feel like it's like the most universal size. So that's what I use. And I am going to be sectioning off my hair because I've got a ton of hair. All right, now I'm starting to see some people that are watching. So maybe it's just really delayed, or it just isn't going to tell me the first 13 people that were on, but that's okay. All right, so we got this first section down. Make sure we're tangle free. And then, shoot, you know what I'm going to do? Before I do that, I'm going to put a little bit of Olaplex number 6 through all of my ends, because that will give me some heat protection and some smoothness, which my frizzy wavy hair really needs. So we're going to protect with that first. I would have done that section by section, but it's really concentrated and that would have been too much and it would have made it a little bit greasy. So a little goes a really long way with Olaplex number 6. All right, and then I'll go section by section. I'll kind of just walk through what I'm doing. If you guys have questions, ask them, and I'll explain everything as I go. How's everybody doing? I am finally feeling like somewhat human today. As if a deadly virus and a quarantine wasn't enough right now, we moved into our new house on Monday, which is extremely exciting. However, on Sunday, we had a big leak coming through our ceiling in our laundry room. So that was stressful. So there was a plumber out here Sunday, and then again yesterday, and then again today, and we still don't know if we have it solved. So that's been my life. All right, so I'm taking sections about this big. You will see as I go, you know, about what size I keep them at. And majority of the curls, this is a small section, so it's not really the same as all the rest of them. Majority of the curls I'm going to do away from my face. And then every so often I throw in one towards my face just to break it up a little bit. Because sometimes if you go away from your face for every single one, they can just clump into these like big giant, just like one giant curl here and one giant curl here. And it doesn't like, there's nothing to like break it up, if that makes sense. All right. And I do like to clamp at the top and start there and start turning, especially because my hair is so long. Nobody should start at the bottom, but especially if I started at the bottom, it would fry my ends. So these are good tips. It would fry my ends because the heat would be on the most fragile part of my hair, and my hair is so long, it would kind of build up on the curling iron that up here wouldn't even get hot enough to curl, if that makes sense. Hi, Katie. Hi, Jen. Hi, Oliver. And then same thing over here. I do have my ring light set up over to this side, so the lighting is a little uneven, but it's better than nothing. I am in what is my new office in my new house, which is really exciting. I set my backdrop up behind me because the wall is a ways back. I'm going to play around with a few different things, especially while I'm at home for the next couple of weeks. And I'm going to see what I like the most. But I have like a pretty big, it's in the basement, so I have a pretty big window well in front of me, but then I still set the ring light up too. All right, so you can kind of see I'm just doing that same thing. I like to leave the last inch or so out. I don't like to curl all the way down to the very end, and this is for everybody, all of my clients. I don't like to curl all the way down to the very end because that's a little bit too formal looking. I kind of like that like unfinished, you know, kind of more natural, not so like homecoming look, if you feel me. So again, taking another section, looping all this hair up and out of my way. Hi, Lisa, Mom. Hi, Mom. How are you? Did you hear what I said about the floor, Mom? The kids' bathtub leaked all the way down into the laundry room. Hi, Kayla. I'm curling my hair. Let me know if you have any questions. You guys can probably hear the kids. They are right above me in my bedroom watching a movie. Yesterday I was on Soul Tribe calls down here, and they were like in the vent talking to me. So hopefully they didn't hear me say that and they don't start that up. But yeah, Mom, that happened. So there's been a plumber here Sunday, Monday, and today. And hopefully we've solved it. I know. Oh my God. I know. So yeah, that's been the latest. Clearly I need to call my mom. All right, so now you can see I did one away, and now that I'm in a bigger section, I am going to start curling towards my face. Did I get it fixed? I don't know, Mom. They tried a lot of different things. This has now turned into my plumbing situation. They tried a lot of different things. The first time they like replaced something on the toilet. The second time they replaced the overflow drain and the drain on the tub. And today we think we discovered that there's like a crack in the actual tub itself. So we siliconed that. That has to dry for a day. We're going to test it tomorrow. And if that's the case, then we are going to have a tub repair guy come. But like the drywall is cut on the ceiling of the laundry room. So that has to get repaired regardless. Okay, now these spots on my hairline, you have to always remember hairline hair, one, if you have a money piece like I do, it's more fragile, and two, hairline hair is just more fragile anyway. It grows in thinner, it breaks easier, it's what we put the most heat on, so I always try to be pretty quick with that section. Gosh, I have too much hair, it just can't be in frame no matter what I do. Maybe I should go portrait next time. There, hopefully that works. Okay, so then I'll move on to this side, and I'm gonna do the same thing where I alternate what direction I'm going in, but always, always, always remember, it's a big trick, and once you learn this, it's a game changer. The one on your hairline section always needs to start going away from your face. It's just like way more flattering and like modern looking when it goes away from your face. When it curls towards your face, you look like you went to Libby Lou back in 1998, so it's not a good idea. So majority of the curls should go away from your face, which means on this side it goes this way, on this side it goes this way, but every so often you want to throw in one in the middle that goes towards your face, because that will break up those curls so that, like I said, you don't get one big giant clump of curls. All right. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. Okay, and again, if you have really long hair like me, sometimes you can like drop that out, but you can see it almost like twists, which continues to solidify that curl shape, but it also makes sure that you get all of your hair on the iron. Because when your hair is that long, it's easy to get like hot spots where it curls more in some areas and then like hardly curls in others. So again, now I'm on this section near my face, which does have the breakage like most of us have. So you want to go away from your face, but you also want to be kind of quick with this section because these are more delicate hairs. So always remember that when you're curling at home. And then we leave that last like inch or so out. And now I am gonna spray a little bit of hairspray. You can see I am leaving these curls in this like form, which is not cute, but you leave them in and you let them set before you go through and break them up with your fingers. I will go through at the end and break them up, but it's really important that you want to leave the curls setting in place. Hi, Sharon. How are you feeling, Sharon? Sharon was one of my last clients before I had a quarantine. Crazy, crazy. All right, now, all right, we're getting there. So I just took the top like horseshoe section and same thing. Get this out of the way. I haven't decided where I'm gonna part my hair yet. I part my hair in a different place like every single day. So tell me if you guys want me to do a side part or a middle part. Would you prefer one or the other, just for learning purposes? All right, so again, we clamp up the root, and then we start to curl. Hi, Miranda. Gosh, guys, I just got too much hair to all be in frame. How's that? All right, Mom says part on the side. Thanks, Mom. Also, my mom's name is not Oliver. She's on my stepdad's profile. Oh, shoot. All right, and so we went away. Now we're gonna go towards my face right here. So do you guys see what I mean? Where you break it up every once in a while with the towards your face. So for any clients watching this that do not know, I mean, I'm sure you know because I'm sure you're kept up on current events, but currently the state of Illinois is on shelter in place until April 7th. I went through and messaged all of my clients between now and April 7th and got them moved over to a later date. I hope with everything in me that we are able to go back to work April 7th, but I do coach stylists from all over. the country and 2 in Canada. And based on my Soul Tribe call yesterday, a lot of salons are closed a lot later, so I am mentally preparing myself for that to happen. But I am not going to move any appointments around until I hear that word, obviously, from the state. But that's what's happening with the studio right now. Ways to support your hairstylist at this time is I can order you guys any retail you need and have it shipped directly to your house. That is super duper appreciated right now. Hi, Jerry. And if you guys need anything, just like DM me and I can get that set up super easily. And I can send you an invoice and then I can have products shipped right to your house. You also can purchase gift cards on my online booking software. And if you have any questions for that too, you can just message me and I will let you know. But most of my clients should be in my client-only Facebook group, and I have posted all about that in there. So my clients have been staying up to date on all of that. Alright, so it's really important you get all the tangles out before you curl it all. And now, see, we're just breaking it into sections again. Starting up at the root. And I do just like tap it a little bit just to make sure that heat is fully through. Obviously be careful doing that. I do this all day long, so my fingers like don't even feel it, but that's what that is. I'm just making sure the hair is hot all the way through because you do want an even curl. Okay, so that was away from my face. So again, I'm going to go towards my face back here. Just to break that up, you can see there's a little dry shampoo spot because I just sprayed dry shampoo before I started. So to get that out, you just brush through that and that kind of distributes that white powdery look. If you guys have other video requests, whether it's the 10 people that are here now with me live or anybody watching the replay, please comment them down in the comments because I would like to get a lot of content out during these 2 weeks that I'm out of the salon. I think I'm going to do some like braids with Skylar and some like little girl hairstyles. I think a lot of people would like to see those. So if you're into that, let me know. And if you have even any other ideas or anything you want to talk about, I am yours to educate during this time. Alright, so that one went towards my face, so this one's going away from my face. Same thing. You can see that's getting kind of full, so we kind of drop one out, move down a little bit, drop one out, about there. Alright, and now, so we went away, towards, away, but this is right on my hairline, so we are going to go away again, even though we just did, because you always, always, always want the ones on your hairline to go away from your face. And again, we try to do this section kind of quick, because this is the more fragile hair, especially if you have balayage. This is always the more blonde hair, because we do the most brightness around the face. Here we go. Alright. I probably will balayage my hair during this quarantine as well. I don't know if that should be live. Oh, because that takes a long time. But if you guys are wanting some entertainment, that's funny. I've balayaged my hair live on Instagram before, and it is funny. Alright, now I need to decide which side. I think I'll part on that side. Yeah, do we dig that? Okay. And then again, I'm just splitting that in half. Brushing this out. Most people do not have as much hair as me, and it will not take this many sections. But it is important if you do have this much hair and you actually want your curls to last at all, to section it out. Because if you just take giant chunks, it's just going to fall flat throughout the day. Whew. And the hairspray I'm using, I didn't mention that, is Amika Fluxus. Yeah, touchable hairspray. So the Amika touchable one, not the Stronghold one. And if you use Amika, you know it smells incredible. The hairspray smells the same as their dry shampoo. All their scent is the same, and it's amazing. Okay, so again, I'm just leaving that last inch or so out. And I do kind of just glide over it at the end, so it's not just like frizzy. Let me give you guys a little, so this is where we're at. I've got way too much hair. I have to stand all the way up to get it all in the frame. All right, and now we're gonna go towards my face. And then I'll show you guys kind of how I brush through these. I'll probably do a little bit of a sea salt spray at the end and maybe a little bit of teasing depending on how we're looking at the roots. And then my hope is I'm gonna get off Instagram and see how my family's holding up, because I told them to be quiet because I'm going on Facebook Live. And then I'm hoping to film a few more videos with my camera for my YouTube channel. And that content will probably eventually be shared here. But I got everything all set up, and I figure if I'm ready, I should just be making some content. Hi, Kara. How are you? Alright, so you probably can see that pattern. Away from the face, towards the face, away from the face. Slide down little by little. Make sure all the hair gets thoroughly heated. Alright, and I'll let that go. And then we got this little guy right here. That piece is already curled. Just this little guy. And again, that's going to go away from my face, and we are going to be quick with this section because these are our most fragile baby hairs. So whenever you're heat styling them, be quick and easy and gentle with those guys. That is what most of us do, is that's where we put the most heat, because that's the pieces we see. We want it to be perfect, but this hair is like thin and fine, and it really does not take much to put it into place. Okay, so all those are going to continue to just cool in place as I do the other side, and then the magic comes together when I kind of break all the curls up. Okay, last section. Do you guys have any questions before I finish up here? Questions about your hair? Questions about the salon? Questions about products? Anything? And a good rule of thumb for the size of the section is you never want a section thicker than the diameter of your hot tool. So if you have like way less hair than me and you're using say a 1 inch or even a 3/4 inch, you don't want to take too big of sections. And same goes for like really big giant curling irons. You can get away with a bigger section, but that's a good rule of thumb. And if you're doing flat iron curls, it should always be about that 1 inch size of the flat iron, because sometimes we just try to grab like giant clumps trying to get it over with, but then what happens is the hair that's on the inside of the curl against the iron gets curly, and then all that thick hair around it hardly gets heated, and that just like falls flat. How are the kids doing? They're doing good. Yeah, I mean obviously they're getting kind of sick of being inside, but no, they're doing good. The big house helps a ton. We just have room since we're stuck inside. It's really nice having room for everyone to move. And like me and Ryan were just working out down in the basement, and they were running around like a bunch of banshees in the basement. So they're doing all right. We'll probably go for a walk later. I don't know what the temperature's like, but even if we just put coats on, we got outside a little bit last night and it was nice. I think the next few nights it's supposed to get warmer the next few days, but I know there's also supposed to be thunderstorms soon. which I would usually be freaked out about, but I got a basement now, so I'm not even scared. We did a tornado drill and a fire drill at the house last night with the kids. We've run out of things to do, so we got a whole emergency plan. It was funny. Okay, and away from my face. Are there any other stylists on here right now with me? Because I would love to hear what's happening in your state and location and salon situation. Or if you watch the replay, stylists, let's like talk about that in the comments. We were on the call yesterday, and still North Carolina wasn't shut down yet, Idaho wasn't shut down yet, and I believe Indiana wasn't shut down yet. And then as we were on the call, and Virginia, all of those got shut down while we were on the call. It was crazy. So now I feel like at least everybody in Soul Tribe is fully mandated to shut down. I mean, I know for a while before that, a lot of people were choosing to, just as their like social duty. Okay, you can see now that I'm getting closer to this like fringe area, especially because I parted on the side, this whole kind of section right here. I mean, we'll call it a bang. It's obviously not a bang, but those you all want to go away from your face. It's just the most flattering, in my opinion, that way. This black background really makes my hair look like I have a lot of split ends. A white background would do a lot better with my blonde hair. Alright, last section. Away from my face. Don't hold it on there too long. Alright. And now we're going to let that cool. That is the biggest thing, and what people I think have the biggest struggle with is they just go through messing it up right away because it looks crazy like this. So you have to just let these Shirley Temple curls just sit and cool in place. That's the key. So we're going to let that sit, and then let me grab these products I have right here. I got a little bit of Amika dry conditioner. Clearly it's old. This is their old packaging. And a sea salt spray. So I'm going to spray both of those as well. Dry conditioner, you definitely just want to focus that through the ends. This can make your roots look a little greasy. And then these still aren't 100% cool yet. They're still a little warm to the touch, so I'm going to let them sit. Oh, that's going to make me sneeze. That dry conditioner. Alright, and then this side is cool, so I'm just going to start breaking these up with my fingers. Let me bring you down a little bit so you can see these curls. So you can see, if I would have each section just kind of combed through those, they would have fallen really flat, especially how thick and heavy and long my hair is. So you just break through those. These still are slightly warm. I'm going to do a little bit of sea salt spray over here. And then we'll break these up over here. And then I kind of combine it all together because obviously we had that split down the middle the whole time. And then I like to even do a little bit of teasing through the back. So let me tilt you slightly. And I have a colic here along with most humans. So I like to tease this a little bit, just do a little bit of back combing to give it some padding so that the hair doesn't split too bad. Just a little bit of back combing. You can use a comb, you can use a brush. I don't try to get any like crazy volume with this. Just a little bit. Alright, and then you go back through and you just kind of smooth out that top layer of hair so that you don't see that back combing, but it still is under the surface, kind of creating a little cushion so your hair doesn't split and act weird. kind of just put everything into place. So I got a ton of hair, so this requires a little bit of finagling. And this is where we're at. It is, I am a little bit, there we go, if I back up a little bit you can see. So that's kind of my go-to, how I like to curl my hair on just a regular everyday basis. Now, a lot of my clients know because they have the same kind of hair as me. My hair naturally is crazy, 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 wavy, frizzy, curly, like big, poofy. When I started this, my hair was previously straightened a couple days ago, so I typically wash my hair one day, straighten it the next day, curl it the next day, and then this can get me a few more days. I know some people that's like crazy, but my hair is really naturally dry and coarse, and it does not get oily easily. So that's just kind of my go-to. 1 1/4 inch. This is Babless. I also don't mind Hot Tools, Bioionic. There's a lot of good brands of curling irons out there. And a little bit of heat protectant in the beginning and a little bit of hairspray, and that's about it. And then this gives me a good base to do a lot of other things, so I think I'm gonna film some YouTube videos and kind of do some other updos and other styles. But yeah, hopefully that taught you guys a little bit. Anybody watching the replay, if you have any questions, just comment them down below and I will be keeping up on those and getting back to everyone on those. So thank you for hanging out with me. Those of you guys that were here live, thank you everybody for watching the replay, and I'll see you next time.